Hey, taxi.
Hello, my name is Felix Crumsby, and I'm the writer, director, and producer of The Broken Dancer. I have been in the film industry for several years now. I have directed quite a few shorts, and most recently, since 2020, I have been working on a web series called Art House. It's a collection of short films that focuses on a different artist in the visual arts. The first being the Acts of Life, which focuses on a struggling writer and director as he deals with the anxieties about his work. The second film being called Frustration, dealing with a painter who's suffering from her version of writer's block. And this third film, The Broken Dancer, deals with a young ballerina who has been ostracized by her ballet company based on a lie that was perpetrated by her abusive instructor. The Broken Dancer is a film about perseverance. What we have here is a young dancer, Abigail, who feels used and discarded by her instructor, Grant. But instead of allowing herself to drown in her own depression, she decides that she's going to take matter into her own hands and fight back.
Hello, my name is Julia Lindsay, and I will be playing Abigail in The Broken Dancer. And the thing that has attracted me towards this role is the fact that it's honestly hit close to home. It's something that not only means something to me, but my family as well. And I believe that it will impact a lot of individuals. People, they like to be quiet, you know? They don't like to, like I said, tell the truth. They don't like to let their voice be heard. And Abigail draws me in. She draws me in because Abigail reminds me of myself, maybe a younger self. Abigail's honest. Not a lot of people are. And that's one thing that resonates with me is, no matter what, honesty is gonna get you through.
Hi, my name is Michael Short, and I play Grant. Well, I related to it on the sense of the fact that as a former dancer myself, I am so aware of what's happened, and this just rings true. I've seen these types of abuses of power before in my performing world when I was, in my early 20s, and it was commonplace. It was just kind of accepted as something that's just what happened. And even though it enraged me, it's just like, how do you take care? How do you fix it? What can you do to change it? And I think over the past 10 years especially, there's been a lot of movements that have happened that have brought light to these struggles that people have had, and there's something that needed to happen a long time ago. And so on that level, it has impacted me because I've seen this before, and I just want to be part of the solution. I find that Grant he is a narcissist. His world just revolves around himself. He does not care necessarily about these talented women coming in. He does not necessarily care who they are as people. He sees them as objects. He sees them as solely as something to better himself, something to enjoy for whatever time he has them, and then he throws them away.
The film is very important to me because it hits home on a personal level. I've know somebody who's dealt with this sort of trauma before, and instead of allowing herself to wallow in her own depression, much like Abigail, she decided that she was not going to let this trauma define her. She's actually one of the strongest people I know. When crafting the look of this film, we've been taking reference from Darren Aronofsky's Black Swan. It's a really, really, really interesting picture, and when we were comparing it to this film, it felt like an easy comparison, for the lack of a better word, just because of how gritty the aesthetic was for that film. We're imagining something similar for this film because of how that film highlights the school of ballet. This film too wants to highlight the school of point ballet. So as our characters are moving, the camera is going to always be moving. So like we're opting to use almost Steadicam and handheld shots almost exclusively for this film. My crew and I we've done quite a few films over the past few years, and a lot of them have just been self-funded. But as we've been developing this project, it's become really, really clear that we can't do this alone. I'm going to contribute about $2,000 of my own personal money to this film, but we would need to raise an additional $6,000 that's going to help us with our location costs, our set design, our costumes, hair and makeup, we need to be able to feed our cast and our crew, so craft services and catering, and all of our post-production services, and finally like festival entries, which can, if you are familiar with film, then like submitting to 5 festivals can be anywhere north of 250 bucks just for those 5, and that might be on the low end. So yeah, we're gonna need a lot of help in order to get this done. But with that being said, we do have perks. We've broken the perks down like this. Those who gift $25 will receive a final copy of the film. Those who gift $50 will receive a final copy of the film and a digital copy of the film's poster. Those who donate $75 of the film will receive a final copy of the film, a digital copy of the film's poster, and a special thanks in the end credits and to be seen on the film's IMDb page. Those who gift $100 will receive a final copy of the film, a digital copy of the film poster, and you will receive an associate producer's credit at the end of the film, and also to be seen on the film's IMDb page. And those who gift $150 to the film will receive all of the above, plus an executive producer's credit and a Taxi Driver Productions t-shirt. We understand that everybody can't give, but showing support also means that you can share this campaign with your friends and your family. We've broken it down like this. If 100 people gives us $25, that's $2,500. I know 100 people, someone on my crew knows 100 people, someone in their family knows 100 people. If we use that math, then I'm sure that we can reach our goal. Thank you for watching, and as always, we appreciate your support.